2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. We've got the visiting team facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here's LeCue. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Dawkins, and it's LeCue in at the one spot. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
And it's denied. Jordy the pass to Love. Irving for three. Good on the triple.
Defenses can't let Irving have his way at the perimeter. With this accuracy, it's lights out.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the visiting team. I asked him about their commanding position in this series, and he seemed only mildly happy with the first two wins. He said, "We took care of business at home like we were supposed to, but on the road, the environment will be much different. Of course, it's not a series until someone loses at home. It feels like that's probably going to be true in this year's finals." Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Now, here is Irving. Kicks it out to James. Three-pointer. And Irving with the basket on the assist by James. Irving's got 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's James. Stripped away. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Porter with the steal. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the left side wing. Here's Callaway. And no good that time. So Cleveland will take it the other way. The kick out to Irving. From deep. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. 9 points in the game so far.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Poked away. Dawkins the pass to Callaway. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. LeBron shot is off.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Magne lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Away team foul. Will Magne. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team.
And on the way from Irving for three. Knocks down the three ball.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Cleveland. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. We've got Sally. He's out there with Jones, and it's Dawkins in at the 2. Here's the lob to the hoop. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
James, the bounce pass. Here's Irving. Got a piece of it. Kicks it out to James. On the wing, Irving. Fires for three. Sally with the rebound.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Cleveland leading by 3. Here's Irving. And he overshot that one, missing.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Jones. The teardrop falls in.
2 minutes.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Here's LeBron. And James throws it down hard.
For a guy LeBron's size to shift direction like that off the bounce, unreal, man, unreal.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a way to run him off his spots out there. He is rolling.
Cavaliers making a switch here.
Rick Smith.
A minute 42 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Cannon, and he hits it to tie the game up.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Dawkins against Irving. And Ilgauskas kicks to LeBron. And he banks in the layup. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, he's heating up here now in the second quarter. Watch out.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. That shot, no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Irving dishes to Ilgauskas. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
Clever feed by Kyrie Irving, moving the ball to a teammate with a quality look.
It's tipped and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Kicks it out to James. Irving passes to Ilgauskas. Cleveland moving the ball around. Pass to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. World B3 gets the bucket.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Checking in for the away team.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And Dawkins slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And James throws it down hard.
Respect. LeBron showing the artistry that other players could only dream of.
Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Away team ball. Substitution for your Cavaliers. Brad Doherty. Mark Price. Terrell Brandon.
Here's Dawkins. 7 points in the game. Here's Sally. And he uses the glass on the layup. Sally's got his first basket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cleveland ahead, leading by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
the Cavaliers. They were doing anything they could to gain traction in this championship matchup. Already down 2-0, they may need a monster second half to claim their first victory of the series. Kenny, what's your take on...
It's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Away team ball.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lead is 2. LeBron James is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Doherty. Then there's Price. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Magne. Not going to go that time. And Cleveland will come the other way. And the dunk by LeBron.
Dunking is second nature to LeBron. All he needs is ideal positioning, and he's golden.
James has gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. Price with the steal. In the corner, Irving with it. The 3. And Dawkins pulls it down.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Irving passes to Price. LeBron outside. In the corner, Irving with it. The kick out to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Doherty the pass to LeBron. Drops one in from the wing. And that's 13 points for LeBron.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Irving. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
The anticipation of Kyrie steals it away, kicks off the fast break.
Knocked away. Left side, Love. Porter pulls it in.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Freeze checked in for Cleveland.
Checking in for the away team.
52 seconds left in the third quarter. James outside. Now here's Doherty. No points in the game yet for him. Love finds James. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Tipped away. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Doherty the pass to LeBron. Now here's Price. And he makes good on his first shot of the game. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
And with Price, you know, you not only get the range, you get the consistency. One of the league's most accurate shooters.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
Substitution for the away team.
Sally passes to King to halt the run, and that one off the back of the rim and in. He has 5. Now LeBron And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The third quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 6. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Pass to Dawkins. Releases. Gets to the corner and buries it.
Yeah, clutch basket, even with him being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
At this time of the game, he does not care who's on him. If they need a big bucket, he's the one.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive. Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Cleveland.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in the transition.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Now here's Irving. He's guarded closely. Here's Doherty. Goes up again. Love. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. To the paint, Magne. And the rejection by James. Here's Irving. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Despite his size, Kyrie taking it up hard in the painted area.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving, taking 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
One of the game's more interesting personalities. Kyrie Irving wants to win at all costs.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Cleveland moving it around. Sally with the rebound. Sally's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Kramer. Drills the three-pointer.
What a time for him to step up. Big 3 right there.
That's what you have to do. Clutch shots, clutch shooters, they come through in those positions.
Offensive rebound. And they pick up 2. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Kyrie has done it again. He loved the big shot and the big moment.
Dawkins, the pass to King. To the middle. To tie it up. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Again, Irving missing. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bangs home the trifecta.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Shoots the 3. It drops. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Saving a little something from when it really counts. Kyrie dropping daggers down the stretch.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Captain Clutch.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, well, during the break, I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. His message was clear. Let's not beat ourselves. We came in here with a plan. We executed. We're right in this thing. Keep doing what you're doing. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Outside Irving. For the three. Again, Irving missing. Then they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
T-shirt time! All right, fans, let's play now.
Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
13 foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They're down by 5. 19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. That's what you're saying.
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
And on the defensive end, they'll have to foul whomever gets the ball. No time left to be picky.
It's good from beyond the arc.
On offense, Kyrie Irving is so crafty. He keeps finding ways to get around the D.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one.
And it's all about the three right here.
And they're looking to tie it up, live to play another period. We'll see what they run right here. Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Knocked loose and stolen by Price. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Here we go. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. They've got Dawkins, and it's LeCue in at the point. James kicks to Ilgauskas. The three, and James gets it to go on the assist by Ilgauskas. LeBron's got the first basket here in overtime for Cleveland. James has gotten 2 of his 3 attempts to fall from beyond the arc. And stolen by Price. And now Price running the floor all by himself. And Love throws it down.
Look at him rising above the defense. Kevin Love with the statement finish.
Poke loose. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Brandon. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Substitution for your Cavaliers. Brad Doherty. Kyrie Irving.
LeBron outside. There's the dish to Love. Irving for 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Great job scanning the floor by Kevin Love, using his vision to find an open man.
Timeout, away team.
They get a hand on it. Here's Irving. Lays it up off the glass. Irving's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs.
Cutting to the rim with force. Once Kyrie sees an opening, he seizes it.
And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Irving leading the charge. And finished off by LeBron.
Taking no chances They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Callaway, good on the three-point shot.
And from beyond the arc, he puts a stop to that 12-0 run by Cleveland.
Here's Irving. It's deflected. Here's LeCue. Tries a three. Hits the three-point bomb.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie barred the door.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
Irving way outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
Substitution on the court.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though, and the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead.
Fans, your powerhouse dance team.
Here's Dawkins. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
From deep three-point range, the shot by Dawkins is no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Here's Callaway. Can't connect. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. Things were looking bleak for them, obviously, coming into this game, but with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling, and suddenly we got a series on our hands.
We sure do. Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.